Number 5.
What you guys doing?
Taking pictures?
You guys got any business cards?
No.
Is there a reason why you guys are recording this facility?
We're photographers.
Yeah? What's
It's
the
an
reason?
unusual facility. It's got unusual signs on the fences.
Yeah?
Different types here that you don't see everywhere.
Is there a reason?
We're photographers, and there is unusual subject matter here.
But is there a reason why this is the subject?
There's unusual signs here. You don't always see big tanks and stuff like that around. I mean, that's all it is.
See, no photos or video allowed.
Inside, yeah.
Yeah.
We're not inside. We're not on your property.
Okay. All right.
You know, we're not going to go on your property.
Okay. Well, don't mind if she gets y'all's plates and all that. Your
Go ahead,
information,
man.
if
Go
you
ahead.
provide it.
Yeah.
Okay?
Go ahead.
Have at it.
Have at it, boy. Feel like, oh, I didn't know, but I'm not gonna try it off. Like, shit, don't even.
No, what you just saw is what I normally do.
How you do?
It's just exactly what I do. I just play dumb. What do you mean I can't take pictures?
Oh.
So this. I'm with Floyd.
What are the purpose of the pictures?
It's unusual. This is not stuff we normally see. He's a big rap star out of Nebraska. He's in town visiting, and we thought we'd pop over, get a look at the port, and all this chemical stuff. We never see that where we come from.
Yeah, because you're not supposed to be doing that, to my knowledge. It's illegal to have.
It's what?
Pictures. It's illegal to take pictures inside the plant.
I'm not inside the plant,
Taking pictures of the plant.
but this is a public road, so I mean, anything I can see, I can take pictures of.
Okay.
I mean, I looked on Google Earth. Google Earth got pictures. So I mean,
See what y'all were taking pictures of.
okay, that's it, man. We're just
taking pictures of the plant.
just a plant and like
What's inside of it?
unusual signs on the fence, stuff like that. That's all.
Just gathering intel.
Yeah. You probably hear a rap song about this another month. It's crazy. It's crazy. All right, man. You have a good day. Peace again. Oh. Everything's good. We're just taking pictures.
Yeah, somebody called.
I know. Securitas security. I already know the deal, dude. I already know. Yeah.
You want help find anything or anything like that?
No, we're fine. We're fine. We're just getting pictures of the signs on the fence and just unusual stuff out here. So,
Yeah.
you've had updated training. You know the deal.
I actually, me and my son were over here the other day taking pictures with the trains and stuff, and
Did you get bothered?
they stopped me too. So.
Well, hopefully you educated them.
No, yeah, we did.
Yeah, you didn't just flash a badge and say, I can do this. You actually told them it's public property and the works, right?
Yeah, I think people just get kind of worried. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah, and I understand that, and we're not antagonistic towards you guys. You stop and ask us what we're doing, we'll tell you.
Oh, yeah.
We're-
It's pretty nice.
I'm not here to harm anybody. I'm just taking pictures.
I hear you.
All right, brother. Be
I'll
safe.
Take it easy.
All right, be safe.
Number 4.
Help us out, Vito. Tell us your name. Before you tell me what to do, what is your name?
What's going on?
What is your name?
What's going on?
There was a man arrested here on this public property.
Okay, well, let's
Slow down. De-escalate.
One at a time. One at a time, guys.
Okay.
Now,
There
one
was a-
at a time.
there was a
But
man-
no, first of all, as you're recording, this is going to be done with respect and dignity.
Yes,
we
sir.
get a call that this is county property, that there is some personnel that are trespassing
Yep.
and harassing them. So tell me.
Respect and
so now
dignity
one
comes
person-
when
one
you
person-
won't ID.
Wait.
So now that you've done your investigation,
Ninja, you guys
you've
show
showed up,
respect and
you've seen that we are on a public easement here,
Okay.
on the side of a road that is publicly accessible to us to walk down and video freely all we want to. If you want to trespass me from public property, it's going to be a big deal for you, because what happened is, just recently there was someone that was arrested here for videoing
From
doing
public
exactly
property.
what we're doing from public property.
What
Electrical wires.
organization are y'all with?
Doesn't
No
matter.
organization.
Independent.
We're all independent.
Okay, you're independent. So y'all all just gathered together.
Especially-
Let's
especially
stick to the point at hand. We're on public property.
Wait a
Okay, yeah.
minute, sir. I'm just asking.
It doesn't matter.
You know.
Hold on. Let me speak.
Thank you. Can I just
Okay.
get some clarity with this?
Yes, sir.
You see how I'm talking with you? You're
Absolutely.
Nice and respectful.
Yep, and
If
you'll
you're
find
looking
I'm.
for a confrontation, you ain't gonna get one.
What was your name?
Oh, hold on.
So basically,
Yes, sir.
I was the gentleman out here.
Yes, sir.
2 months ago, I was
Okay,
standing on
sir.
that side. I was recording. I didn't
sir.
say a word. They came
sir.
out here. Pritchard came out here.
Yes, sir.
They asked me for ID.
Yes, sir.
In the middle of IDing, he asked me where I lived at, or if I lived in Alabama. I said no, I did not, and that's not
Okay.
important. And then he arrested me for failure to ID. When I got to the station, you guys switched the charges to something. I can't remember what the charges were that you guys switched them to. But here's the bottom line here,
there you
gentlemen.
go. Let's get to the bottom
Here's
line.
the bottom line. This is a public right-of-way. We have an absolute right to walk down it. And even if we were yelling "F you," that's freedom of speech and can never be considered disorderly conduct or harassment.
And we have the GIS surveys that shows that this is public.
Never once have we been on private property.
All right, sir. I'm going to talk with you. All
Yeah.
right, because it sounds like the grievance started with you about 2 months ago.
Yes, sir.
So I'm going to ask you a simple question.
Yep.
When you had this engagement with the Pritchard Police
Yes.
Department, did you go and file a complaint?
What I did was I hired a lawyer, and we'll go through the complaint process and the lawsuit process as soon as the charges get
Here you go,
dismissed.
guys. We got another unit on scene.
All right. So now, with that being said, what does this have to do with up over here? I'm just asking a question.
Well, what happened is they violated my rights.
Okay.
And I'm an independent journalist, and
Who violated your rights over here? That's what I'm trying to get at.
well, they
Answer
did.
that question.
They did by calling the police
They
on
didn't
me.
violate your rights?
Yes, they did. When somebody calls the police on you to have you removed from public property, they are doing what's.
You don't necessarily know everything.
let them finish real quick.
You don't know everything then about what is classified as public property up to a distance.
Yeah,
now,
but no.
all we're asking you to do, and if you want to, if you're saying that you want to film, in theory, this is their property. If you want to go across the street and film, you can.
Why is there a public electric pole right here?
Wow.
Sir, why
I said this.
Wow.
why is there a public
Right.
light pole? There's electric
Come on,
lights
man.
here. This is what is my deal?
Once again,
I'll talk.
can you do a favor for me?
Yeah.
We can let you film all you want.
Okay.
State your grievance and all that as you wish.
Right.
All right. If you can just take it across the street, that's all we're asking.
Well, first of all, both sides of the street allow for citizen access.
All right, but it does. But then also that you can, and you're impeding some stuff. And number two, this is, sir, you can shake your head all you want.
We're not impeding on the side
All
of the
right,
road.
no, listen to what I'm saying. What I'm trying to answer the question. Let me tell you something. You don't know what it is about public property. This is not public property.
You're so stupid and ignorant.
All right.
Listen, we've been doing this. We've been doing this.
Dreadlocks make you stupid, bro.
Don't listen to them. I've been doing this specifically for 2 years. I know exactly what public property is. I'm actually sponsored by a lawyer. I know exactly what public
And
property
what
is.
you're looking for is, are you looking for an encounter?
Faster the
No,
better.
what I'm
Shoot.
looking for.
I'm trying to
get yourself
deflate
back
this,
up.
Right.
de-escalate this, and ask you if you can go across the street.
But-
that's all I'm asking you to do.
Well,
I'm just trying to figure out why this place has something to do with it.
Because they're afraid of the camera.
Because they're afraid of the camera. If I'm a citizen and I'm
You know
legally
who's
allowed,
actually here then? Let's see how much knowledge you know then of this place.
it's a
I
work
want knowledge
release
of who's
center.
there. I want knowledge of spending
It's a-
time on
it's
my
a work
property.
release.
Stick
Yeah,
to the
it's-
point. We're on public property. Stop changing the conversation.
I'm not changing the conversation.
Well, what are you doing by talking about people inside? We don't care about that.
Stop.
Right here where we are
You stop.
now.
We're on public property. If you just leave us
And I'm
alone.
telling you, you have the right to assemble, but did you go through the proper protocol to assemble here?
Yes.
It's called the
Amendment of the
Constitution.
United States Constitution.
The First Amendment.
Sir, what I'm talking about is
People did it a
that
long time
you
before I was
go
born.
downtown and
We don't
file
have to
grievance.
ask permission.
Sir,
I don't have to ask permission for
now,
freedom.
I'm trying to be nice with you
We don't.
too. All right.
I am being
not being nice by
I'm not
telling us to
swearing.
leave.
I'm not giving you
have
any.
to leave.
No.
Then trespass me.
What?
Then
Then you have
trespass
been
me.
criminally trespassed in
Good.
front of two other officers. Go
Good.
ahead.
What's
Thank
your
you.
name?
Don't-
Off of public property.
121.
Off of public property.
property.
He is criminally trespassing.
Trespass.
Force him to stand in the street.
There on that property.
Yeah, you want to force people
I'm
to
off
stand
of that
in the street?
property.
You'll be impeding. You'll arrest
I'm
you.
on a city road.
Just please go.
No, this is public.
Qualified immunity is now being stripped. I will be filing a lawsuit.
What's your name and badge number?
Under threat of...
Yes, I know your name and badge number now. One
violated our
rights.
rights.
Sir, I'm leaving. I'm leaving. No, you for what? Okay, let's go. I'm under arrest for what? What am I under arrest for? What am I under arrest for? Take that. Well, I said I was leaving. I asked what your name and I asked what your name and badge number was. I have the right to ask your name and badge number. Let's go. Hey, you don't have to lift my arms. I'll go freely.
Let's go.
I'll go freely. You don't have to lift me.
Gang thugs. Thugs.
That's what these guys are.
Thugs.
Well, looks like we might not make it to dose of the night.
No, don't like it, my man. So they snatched James.
Okay. Sir, I don't have to give you nothing. Tell it, you show me in our policy or an Alabama state law says
You probably can't even read it.
Well, I'm just telling you, go, you're next. All right, you will be next. You will be next. Go that way.
Tyrant, you are. You're a tyrant. That's what you are. It's a tyrant.
You say so.
You are. You're a tyrant.
You're good. You're supposed to tyrant. Say whatever you want.
You're going to be a soothed tyrant.
You are still on county property.
This is county
People
property
own
right
it.
here.
Don't you
This is
understand
county
that?
property.
Don't you
He's
get
saying
that?
this is
You're
county
brain
property.
dead.
Use a little
Brain
soul
dead.
that you're not going to actually step on the street. I told you to go across the street. That's what I told you to do.
These guys,
That's right.
dude.
You tell us.
Dude,
Like we little
I'm
kids,
gonna buy.
right?
I'm figuring out the color of my boat. I'm gonna buy from this lawsuit.
You're a sad field training officer.
You guys are
That's
dirt.
for sure. You're a
You guys are
sad,
dirt.
sad,
You guys
sad
are dirt.
field training officer.
There's nothing but a
You're
stain
teaching
in my
these guys how to
underwear.
be tyrants, because that's all you are. You're nothing more than that.
Marvin, can I get a liter of cola?
You wonder why people don't like you. This is why people
Dude, I told you, dude. These dudes don't know the law at fucking all, dude.
Someone's saying the chief of police should be on his way here.
will be in the PD in a minute.
Number 3.
In Arizona, you are required.
Yeah, you don't need to run your mouth. You already made your threat.
13-2412 requires you to provide your true full name when lawfully detained.
Okay.
You legally trespassed. There are signs posted there and there.
I wasn't trespassing. I was there for business, and you know it.
No, you weren't.
You're fucked.
You were filming us.
You're fucked.
So if you fail to provide it,
Are you ready yet or no?
yeah.
You ready?
Yes. Do you have
All
your
right.
name?
What's that?
What's your name?
First letter of my first name is J. Second letter of my first name is A.
Is he trespassing you?
Yes.
That's a solicitation of trespass.
Third letter of my first name is M.
Betsy, he went in there and solicited a trespass. You
He
guys
bullied
call-
him. He bullied him.
I've worked with him several times. I've got several
Guys,
trespassing
call
charges.
Mesa PD.
I've got a receipt from this place too.
Betsy,
So.
put the Mesa PD number up, please.
Let's see. What number are we on?
Everybody call Mesa PD.
Sorry?
What number or letter are we on?
Let them
Gave
know
me
that they're
J-A-M.
violating
Okay.
people's rights.
So that's 3 letters. So the fourth letter is going to be M. I'm sorry. The fourth letter is going to be
Hey,
E.
Sarge, that's a motherfucking tyrant
And
right
then
there.
what are we on? The fifth letter now?
Motherfucking tyrant right there.
You gave me the fifth letter. Fifth letter being E.
Yes, sir.
So we-
J-A-M-M-E.
Oh, there's just one M. Sorry about that.
So J-A-M-E.
And then let's see. What are we on? 5 now?
Yes.
Okay. So the fifth letter is going to be S.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what do you got now?
James.
James.
Yes, your last
Okay.
name, sir.
You need a last name? Do you need
Yes,
a middle
true,
name or?
True full name.
Yeah. Do you need a middle name then or?
True full name.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'm not a lawyer, so can you explain?
Your full given name, yes.
Okay. So I should give you a middle name.
Yes, true full name.
Okay.
I would say that fits.
Cool. Like I said, I'm not a lawyer. I guess you are though. So.
I'm not a lawyer. I'm law
Oh,
enforcement.
you're not? Okay. So I need a middle name for you. Is that right?
Provide me your last name, sir.
Just a last name?
That's fine. I'll work sufficiently with
Well,
you.
I mean, I don't want to break the law. Are you sure? I mean, if I need to give a middle name, I'll just give a middle name.
Please provide me with your last name.
Last name? So you don't want the middle name?
Last name, sir.
Last name only?
Yes.
I just want to confirm you don't want my middle name so I don't
Yes,
get in
sir.
trouble for false ID. Is that correct? You don't want my middle name?
No, you're fine.
Okay. So the first letter of my last name is S. The last letter of my last name is R. The second to last letter of my last name is E. Where are we at? What do we have?
Provide me with your last name, sir.
The second letter.
He's soliciting a fucking.
We don't have the second letter yet, right?
Yes. No, he's.
We don't have the second letter yet, right? Okay, so the second letter of my last name is P.
Oh, you're.
And then we've got the last 2 letters, right?
You won't believe
Yeah.
right now.
Okay, so it's going to be,
He's soliciting a trespass.
the next one is going to be R.
Fucking officer right here.
Okay, what do we have now on the last name?
Please give me your last name, sir.
Well, I'm trying to figure out where we're at so I can make sure I give you the
You're
rest.
trying to play games. I'm asking you for your last name. A child could do it.
I'm sorry?
All I'm asking is for your last name.
It's hard to hear you with the muzzle on your face.
I'm required to wear it by policy, sir.
It's hard to hear you though, so it's hard to understand. So we got SP. I'm trying to look at it there. Okay, we have SPR. So it's going to be I. I is going to be after the R, and then N. N is in. Okay, and then G. And do you need any more?
No, James Springer, you were here by trespass from this property. If you return to this property, you'll be arrested. You understand?
Okay, and until I get a written notice from them that you're a piece of shit and I can come on the property, is that right?
That's between you and the manager. It's a civil matter. Do you have any other questions?
It is a
for me?
civil matter, isn't it?
Between you and them, yes.
Yeah, it sure is.
Unless they choose to prosecute for the criminal
It sure is.
matter.
And so you walked up there because I was actually standing right here on the easement in the rocks, right?
This is an easement.
Yeah, it is. You're an idiot.
This is their property.
This is why trash like you.
They are required.
This is why trash like you gets hurt. It's public. He's definitely on a public easement. You see those public utilities right there? You're an idiot.
Onto the property.
Yeah, I did follow you over there. So we got to do an official complaint, right? What's that?
He says there's no trespass charge. He just wanted you to move.
It doesn't matter, and that's what the complaint is about. He's got no business doing that.
Okay.
You know, I am a patron of this business, and it was just a bullying tactic because I'm recording him, because I'm recording what's going on here.
Okay.
You know, and so he had no legal grounds to stop me from recording, and so he tried to bully me that way. And really, man, I've got it all on recording too. He was intimidating this dude right here. This dude was like, "Oh man, I don't know." He was really uncomfortable about.
This guy right here,
Yeah.
is he like the manager or something?
That was who he asked if he could trespass me. And the guy was real uncomfortable about it. He's like, man, I don't know.
Did he get your information?
He got my first and last name.
Did he get your number or anything?
No. His wife has my number.
Number 2.
ID. Can I get your ID? Give me your ID. Give me your ID. Can I get your ID? Give me your ID. Give me ID.
Why do you want ID? That's your ID? Are you shooting me? Like what? Are you? What's this man? What two things? Is that a gang sign or I see what you're filming? I can't see what you're filming. Why are you in your pocket? Let me see. Let me see. Oh, now he's flipping around, huh? Get my eyes. What's this mean?
Kick rocks. You're dismissed. Kick rocks. You're dismissed.
Number 1.
This is private property, sir. I'm going to have to ask you to leave, okay?
Well, I'm just taking pictures.
I know, but it's private property.
It is?
Yeah.
Fuck, I didn't know that.
Well, I'm letting you know. I'm the city manager, so.
Oh, you're the city manager?
Yeah,
where is it not private?
What are you taking pictures for?
I've already told him I'm just taking pictures for stuff that I use for other like stories or whatever that people do. They buy them from me, but what's the issue?
Well, the issue is that part of half of this stuff is
You're
city property.
You're a little close too. Can you back up?
Sure.
Thank you. Yeah.
So,
why would you get like within a foot from me like that?
This is city property,
Gotcha.
and it's authorized personnel only.
Okay.
And to the best of my knowledge, you haven't been authorized to be here.
Okay.
So I'm going to have to ask you
Well,
to
I
leave.
believe the officers would tell me that. But you're just a city manager, right?
Well,
I don't have to pay attention to what you say. If there was a legal issue, then I'm sure the officers.
Well, it is authorized personnel property only, so that's why.
So I'm the own. Technically, I'm in charge of.
You're the owner?
I'm the owner.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, shit, I didn't know. So when I
appreciate your cooperation.
So what's not private? Is it this parking lot that's private, or what's not private?
Everything down to the river, and this way is city property. This is public parking over here.
Okay.
The park across the river is public. But, I guess my question is, by you taking pictures, it makes a lot of people uncomfortable. And especially, you know, with everybody being masked up because of COVID compliance. Hey, please don't do that. I asked you not to do that.
Okay, sir.
I'm just taking
go ahead and identify who you are. So, do you have an ID on you?
I do have an ID on me,
Can
but
I
I don't
see it?
understand what's
Because-
the issue.
Again,
Because this is, you shouldn't be taking pictures inside a police vehicle.
I was just getting the computer.
no, and
You're
that's
not
you don't have
supposed to do
access to that.
because
You're not
there's
allowed to see
there
that.
could
It's
be
confidential information.
there.
It's off.
It doesn't matter.
It does. I think it matters.
Sir, do
Well,
you have an ID on you so
I'm
I can just
asking
know
you.
who I'm talking to?
I do have an ID.
Okay.
Can we see it, please?
Why? You're not a cop. Why would I have to show you my ID?
Okay.
Sir, can I
They're
just see your
asking for
identification?
They're asking for your ID.
Now you're guiding them to ask for my ID?
I'm their
No.
boss.
Yeah,
You're their boss?
Yes.
You're the chief of police here?
No, I'm in charge of all personnel across the city boundaries.
Yeah. Get educated real quick. Why don't you back up? I ain't giving you nothing.
Okay, then I'm going to ask you to
I'm
step
not
off
leaving.
the
I'm
bar
not
property.
moving at all. Yeah, stand the fuck down. He was smart enough to call the chief of police. This isn't private property. This is public property. How long you been a cop?
I'm not speaking to you.
How long you been a cop? You're too dumb to know. Okay, Bay fam, this is the part that I absolutely hate, and it happens sometimes in audits, it happens sometimes in my audits, where we lose our temper and we start calling names. I didn't want to call this officer dumb, and I do apologize to this female officer. That wasn't my intention. I just felt so wronged at the time where she was basically trying to force me to identify myself, telling me she's gonna identify me, so on and so forth, and I have to leave, and this is the city manager's property, and all this other stuff where you feel like your rights are being violated, and sometimes you lash out and you might call a name or two. That doesn't make it right, and it shouldn't be like that. But they need to understand that I know they have a hard job and they have authority in their job. We give them as a people authority within their job, but that doesn't mean they have all the authority in the world to force you to do what they want you to do, even when there's no law saying that you have to do that. And we will see that later in this video as well. But until then, let's go ahead and keep watching. I just wanted to throw that out there. Let's watch it. Know that? You're getting close to me? No, hell no. You're getting close to me. You didn't do anything wrong. She did. You should have contacted your chief earlier than that. You were getting close to me, getting ready to touch me and asking for my ID. What gives you the reason for my ID? No, you were demanding it and telling me I can't take pictures. What's your name and badge number? Name and badge number now.
It's on my uniform.
It's right there. So you don't know how to identify either. What's your name and badge number?
Officer Paniagua, badge number 8181.
Did you hear that? That's how you do it. Did you hear that? So what's your name and badge number now? Let's start with that. Name and badge number.
Officer Arlen.
There you go. Badge number.
178.
There you go. Learn something. This is crazy. They're getting close to me. I ain't moving.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
You have to move.
I'm not moving.
Come here, I'll show you.
No. How about that? No.
Okay.
You're nobody. You're a city manager. You're the city manager of Calistoga?
You're trespassing.
You're the city manager of Calistoga? You need to get educated on the laws.
Which law is
Okay?
that?
Where does it say that this is private property? You even said, you were even dumb enough to say you were the owner of this property. You don't own public property. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? It says no vehicles. Where does this code? It doesn't matter what that says. Does this in that code say people can't be here? Because I can bet you it didn't. I can bet you the code doesn't say that because I looked it up. I looked up the code. It doesn't say that. I can be there. You can write whatever you want on that sign. If there's no law to back it up, there's nothing you can do. So what's your name, as a matter of fact? What's your name? Yes, you are. You're a public servant.
You're getting a little close.
You were just 1 foot from me. I can get close. I can get closer. You're a public servant. What's your name?
My name is Mike.
Mike. Okay. Now, why would you think you're the owner of public property? Let me ask you that. Why would you think you're the owner of public property?
Right now.
Yes, you are. You just told me you're the owner. You're telling me to leave. You're these guys' boss. You're not a chief of police. You're a city manager. You ever heard of a separation? You don't tell them what to do. Their chief does. And you think you're the owner of public property? What's wrong with you? You're lucky there was an educated cop here who knew to call, because if this officer would have mistakenly touched me or something, you, Mr. City Manager, would have cost the city of Calistoga a shit ton of money. So Learn the law before you try to enforce the law. You're not an officer, okay? Learn something, all right? This is public property. This is not your property. So we have an ignorant city manager here that does not know the law, and another ignorant officer that was willing to enforce laws that don't matter based off of this man's word. That's fucking absolutely crazy. You're dismissed. You can get out of here. Cops like you sicken me. Learn the law before you actually become a police officer and try to get on the street and do this. Ask questions. Okay? Telling people to move and not take pictures of computers that I don't have access to that. I can take pictures of what? Of what? Anything I can see in public, I can take pictures of, right? Do you agree with that? Do you agree with that? That's what I thought. Follow him. Exactly. Just follow him. So now we're going to waste the city's money by following me. Because we have a city manager here that tells them to follow me. Now they're going to waste money by sitting here following me. We got a shit ton of other cops here. We're going to go ahead and check these guys out. These guys are dumb enough to try to tell me to leave, and her telling me she's going to ID me and all kinds of stuff. So what I'm wondering is, where is the chief of police that should be teaching you guys how to do this? We got people with no masks on over here standing in a huddle. Well, that's what I'm wondering is, where's that at? This is the education at. How's it going, guys?
All right, how you doing, man?
All right, hanging out. Just hanging out. Cool.
Hey man, can you back up, please?
No, I can stand here.
Yeah, you need to back up.
I can stand here.
No, this is an investigation.
I can stand
You need
here.
no, you need to back up.
Is there a crime scene or something?
I'll talk to you right here.
No, I'm good. I don't want to talk to you.
You'll back up. Like
No, hey, don't touch me. Don't fucking touch me. Who do you think you are? Don't touch me. Why are you pushing me? Why are you pushing me?
They're talking.
Why? I don't care. I don't care. This is public property. I can be anywhere I want. You guys don't have a crime scene. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't push me and touch me. You can't touch me. No, I'm going to stand here just like this. I can stand wherever I want. You can't touch me. What's your name and badge number?
It's Officer Phelan, badge number 927.
Yeah, you're done, dude. You can't sit here and push on me like that. Your body cam on? All your body cams on now. Turn all your body cams on now. Body cam on. You're a fucking piece of trash, dude. You can't touch me like that. What's wrong with you? You think because they're talking, I can't stay right here and record? Is that what you think? I can stand here and record. You know public photography laws? You know 148G?
Did they tell you to back up?
It doesn't matter. You're not the fucking boss. I haven't committed a crime. You have no authority over me. You ain't shit. How about that?
Did they tell you to back up?
I don't give a fuck. I'm telling you to back up. Are you backing up? Just same thing. You guys are all just people. You just got a badge and a gun on right now. You ain't shit. You can't tell me to back up. You're nothing. Get out of here. Move away from me. Ooh, stay. I don't give a fuck. I'm recording all you guys. I'm going to record that. I'm going to record all of it. I don't give a fuck. Don't do it in public then. Take it inside. I can be out here in public. Nah, hell no. I can be out here in public. Hell no. You don't understand. Your department, your Sacramento PD, your department's going to get thousands of emails, complaints, and calls because you're sitting here fucking pushing me. And you're going to get a lawsuit on you, you fucking piece of trash. You don't touch me. What's wrong with you? No, fuck that. We're past that. Hey, man. Get out of here. No, we're past that. We're past all that. Hell no. Hell no. I want all his information. We're past all that. Fuck that. We asked you. You didn't ask me. You just shoved me. You just shoved me. It doesn't matter. You can ask me as many times as you want. This is public property. You can't go touching me. You're touching me again. I can walk wherever I want. Fuck you. Look at all these pieces of trash Sacramento cops, dude. Straight pieces of garbage. This dude thinks he can fucking touch me and push me whenever he wants. Straight piece of fucking garbage, dude.